Hi, I'm Ellen. This is a hamster. And this is my first novel, Rabbit Chasing Beth Ryder by Ellen C. Mays. And this is my novel on Kindle. Let's have a lookie. Go to location. Yes, we will, and we'll listen. Da, 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 da. Oh. Hi.
And it wasn't even close to sunup. Rabbit, give it up. You don't have a chance, Shape or cringed at the sentiment and tiptoed faster along the corrugated tin wall.
Oh. OMG, that is so scary. Let's stop that right now before we become too frightened to continue. Pause. So I wanted to show you my books. Rabbit Chasing Beth Ryder. This is the beautiful new Treasure Line release. Look at this red bar. I first self-published it with Outskirts Press. They did a great job, and this is it right here. But then it was so well received that eventually we snagged a publisher who fell in love with my work, and she republished Rabbit Chasing Beth Ryder, and it's now better. It's been reformatted inside to suit my taste. It's been, the typos have been corrected, and I love this book, so I recommend it. Rabbit Chasing Beth Ryder has been consistently customer ranked #1 in horror and in occult, and in fantasy it hovers between 4, 3, 2, or 1, and in mystery and thrillers it's #1. So people from all walks of life are enjoying this book. After that one came out, I released Loose Rabbits of the Rabbit Trilogy. So what if you want to know more about the characters? What if you want to know what Javier was like? He's one of the vampires when he was young. This book is also delightful, and it contains spoilers for Rabbit Chasing Beth Ryder. So I recommend you read this after Rabbit Chasing Beth Ryder. But some people read it first, and it makes them so intrigued they go back and read them. They just know the punchline that everyone else gets surprised at. And this is book 2 of the Rabbit Trilogy. It just came out from Treasure Line Publishing. That's my publisher. Came out in November of 2010. And as you can see, it looks great. And as you can see, it looks great on the back and the spine. But I love Rabbit Legacy. Gee whiz. This book, I mean, all the praise we got for Rabbit Chasing Beth Ryder, this book just blows Rabbit out of the water. I just love the continuation. This is a peppermint candy. Now, in November 2010, Treasure Line Publishing released the first book of the Quarescu Chronicles series. This is my baby, The Judging by Ellen C. Mays. Had a little fuzzy in there. But this book is a wonderful story about a priest from the 1600s, okay? And he is violently transformed into a vampire against his will and without his knowledge. So when he comes to, he totally has no clue that he's a vampire, but he has a thirst for blood and a thirst to overcome the evil in the world, so he begins killing evil people. Fast forward 300 years, the novel takes place in modern times with some flashbacks. He meets a couple of mortals who change his perspective around, try to teach him the will of God. But just because he figures out he's a vampire and he hasn't been killing people in the name of God, within the will of God, it doesn't mean that it's easy for him to change his ways. So The Judging is just come out, and already it's gotten all 5-star reviews across the board. People are loving it, and I just praise the Lord. The tagline is, "What happens when you want to do the will of God, but are cursed for all eternity?" And this is an M&M, a metal M&M. So I'm really excited about sharing these books with you. I have an apple, I have an orange, and if everything goes according to plan, you will go to ellencmays.com and learn more about these books. If this shows up at all, I'm not sure if it does, that's the website, Ellen C. Mays, M-A-Z-E, ellencmays.com, where you can actually get these books signed. I mean, I keep some at the house, obviously, look. And I will sign them and mail them to you. And they're a great price on my website. I mean, a better price than you'll find anywhere else. But they're also available at major booksellers. They're available at treasurelinebooks.com, as well as Amazon and some other bookstores. So I pray that you will go get them. They're all available on Kindle. They're all available on ebook. Sony, you can get them from ebook for Sony on Smashwords.com. You can get them on Nook at Barnes & Noble. Hey! So, and email me if you want to, ellenmays@aol.com. I would love to meet you and talk about books, and praise the Lord. One more thing. What do I have? Did I show you my hamster?